Welcome to a journey through Fenrir's dark and majestic world, the wolf who carries the fate of the 9 realms in his powerful jaws. From the icy plains of Niflheim to the blazing fields of Muspelheim, we will explore the story of this mighty creature, his role in Ragnarok, and how his very presence challenges even the most powerful gods. Prepare yourself for an adventure filled with tension, mystique, and unstoppable force. In the deepest shadows between the mountains of Jotunheim, a fearsome power stirs, shaking the very fabric of the universe. At the center of this energy stands Fenrir, the enormous wolf, a creature whose size and strength surpass all comprehension. His fur glows with a mix of fiery red and soot black, as if flames and shadows are woven into every strand, and his eyes burn like molten rubies, piercing through both time and space. When he moves, mountains groan and glaciers crack under the weight of his massive body, and even the wind seems to bend before his presence. Even the ancient gods feel fear crawling along their spines as the wolf's jaws glint in moonlight, and his growls roll like thunder across valleys and rivers. What would happen if Fenrir broke free right now? Imagine his power, his rage, and the destiny that could alter the course of the universe. Even Odin must bow to the wolf's invincible strength. Follow closely, for you will not want to miss what comes next. Fenrir is not just a creature, he is a living symbol of fate, a being bound to Ragnarok, where all life and worlds hang in the balance. Every movement sparks from the glowing runes in his fur, sending vibrations through the air that remind gods and mortals alike of the inevitable consequences of power and courage. Amid storm and flame, Fenrir faces every challenge with majestic supremacy, his eyes reflecting both wrath and primal force, while the aurora dances across the sky, casting a luminous carpet over mountains and glaciers that seem to honor his presence. When he breaks his chains and tears free from captivity, shockwaves ripple across the cosmos as if time and space themselves tilt from imbalance. Every spark that flies as his claws strike the ground, every howl piercing the night carries tales of ancient battles, fallen heroes, and the fate of gods. Even Odin, seated high in Asgard with his single, all-seeing eye, feels the fear and respect this wolf commands, knowing that one day Fenrir will take part in Ragnarok and change everything. Fenrir moves through the 9 worlds with both brutality and an unmatched elegance. He hunts across the frostbitten plains of Niflheim, where ice and mist envelop him, and his breath freezes rivers instantly, while the aurora reflects off his glowing fur, creating a spectacle of magic and fear. He crashes across Muspelheim's flaming plains, each spark from his movement intensifying the fire, bringing the landscape alive with both destruction and energy. Every movement expresses both power and balance. Fenrir is both a threat and part of nature's cosmic order, reminding all that all life, divine and mortal, is woven into the universe's grand design. When he confronts other creatures and gods like Loki with a cunning smile in the shadows, or Thor with Mjolnir ready, their eyes exchange stories of battle, courage, and unavoidable destiny. Fenrir, with his glowing runes and crackling energy, is unstoppable, a reminder that strength alone can never command fate. Even the mightiest must understand the meaning of power and sacrifice. Fenrir teaches us that fear and respect go hand in hand, and that the laws of the universe always weave the destinies of heroes and beings across time and space. In the heat of battle, where fire and ice collide, where lightning flashes across the sky and landscapes burn, Fenrir displays his majestic might. He storms through Midgard, sending humans and heroes fleeing. Yet his movements remind us that even in chaos there is an underlying order. Every fight, every hunt, every howl in the night serves as a reminder of the balance between destruction and strength, between courage and fear, between the mortal and the divine. As Ragnarok approaches, Fenrir becomes the very embodiment of the inevitable, a symbol of both the end and the possibility of new beginnings. The aurora glows over his massive body, stars twinkle in rhythm with his movements, and the universe pulses with energy and life as he traverses the 9 worlds. Even when all forces unite to stop him, Fenrir continues with a power beyond understanding, reminding all beings that destiny cannot be escaped, only understood. Fenrir is not just a wolf, he is a living epic monument, a a legend inspiring awe and reflection. He shows us that even in the darkest times there is strength, that even in chaos there is balance, and that stories and legends endure in the hearts of those who dare to look into the depths of the universe and face fear with courage. When he finally retreats into the shadows, he leaves behind an echo of mystery and power, reminding us that even the mightiest must respect the grand design of the cosmos, and that every action, however small, shapes the destiny of gods and humans alike. Fenrir's story reminds us that destiny can never be escaped, yet courage, strength, and wisdom always matter. Even in the face of chaos and inevitability, there is room for reflection, learning, and balance. Let this legend inspire you to face challenges with bravery and understand the power that destiny brings. And remember that even the darkest forces have a place in the grand tapestry of the universe. If you are fascinated by Fenrir and the Norse legends, hit the like button and subscribe to Legends of Lore for more epic tales of gods, heroes, and creatures from the 9 realms. Share this with friends who love mythology and join us on the next adventure through the mysteries of the universe.